Did the door close right for you?
Flashing red.
It is.
Cool. Alright, everything you say you do, there's a record of.
Yep. You can take the lead.
This will be the best demonstration
The shakiest
of fine driving that ever has been made.
The shakiest and safest video of all time is about to begin.
So clutch in. That's
Clutch
neutral.
does not have to be in, just neutral. This car just has a neutral safety switch.
That's second, right? I mean third.
Third, yep.
And then, I won't need that.
Yeah, you won't be doing.
And I won't be doing that.
Probably no.
All right. So it doesn't have to be in clutch.
It's just a neutral safety switch. Yeah.
Is the parking brake on?
Yes. The one thing is when you do release, you'll have to put your foot under it to get it to fully release.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a switch to turn it, or I don't have the key in all the way, do I?
Yeah, there you go.
Put it in the door pocket there. Go.
Okay. Check, check.
There we go.
You guys got radio?
Yes, we do.
All right, 10-4. Now,
I'm not nervous. Are you nervous?
the clutch release is kind of close to the floor, so just be ready to make sure you give it a little bit of throttle, and you should be good.
Let me just kind of get used to where the pedals are.
Yep.
How my feet will be dancing. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect. Very nice, noob.
I mean, it didn't stall it, but maybe we can improve on it. You gonna do a camo wrap for next year?
Yes.
Nice. Hey, if nobody's coming, I don't have to stop.
Yep,
like
go.
that.
You're good. You're good. All right.
So definitely feel free to continuously provide feedback on the car, the road, or whatever.
Just get a feel for it and try to find third gear.
Sweet.
that wasn't bad. That was not bad.
It's feeling good so far. Yeah, I'm not used to the accelerator pedal movement. It moves a lot.
A lot, yes, it does.
But they could really help with modularity.
Yes, it does. The 135 is way twitchier at first.
Yeah. Oh.
Very nice.
Oh. Liking it. On the brakes, do I like the brakes?
The brakes they have a really good bite to them.
Now, if I get distracted by the road and like forget to upshift or something, you know,
You're good.
free.
No, you're
Remind me.
no, doing great.
Man, I'm not feeling out of sorts with the braking or the steering or anything at all yet. I mean, obviously I'm not pushing it, but
I mean, it should be like the car feels very natural to me at least, but I'm also very used to it, so it's hard to judge. But yeah, I mean.
that was easy.
Yeah. And see how the steering wheel is not nearly as twitchy as it used to be?
Dude, yes, absolutely.
But it still feels responsive.
It's pretty direct.
Yeah.
But not like on cocaine.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we definitely went too far in one direction, had to kind of course correct.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yes, those coilovers and tubular Yep. This thing feels awesome in the passenger seat, dude. Holy
I'm just not feeling anything that seems untoward.
Yeah. And the transmission should feel a lot better than the last time you drove it.
Oh, a little bit of rub there. My bad.
Oh, I didn't even hear.
There's the splitter hit just a little bit.
Oh, that is what it is, man.
It's just gripping.
Yeah.
It is so good. Like, and I know it could be, this is like, I don't know, 3/10.
Yeah, and if I put some like good tires on this thing too, like.
Oh yeah, that's true. That
was a little tire rub, no big deal.
Oh, was that tire?
I think that was tire there,
okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
Intoxicating too. I do have to get used to the brakes. They respond much more quickly within the throw than the 135 does.
Really?
Yeah, my 135, I have to push it a good ways before they start responding, really.
Huh.
Is yours not like that?
I don't know that they might not be as responsive as these, but they're not bad.
Yeah. Goodness.
How's the shifter feel?
It feels good. Everything I'm interacting with feels really good. I'm just really quite inept at interacting with it, but it feels good.
You say that, I mean, at least from my seat, it seems like you're really catching on with it really good.
Gee, well, I appreciate that, dude. Oh, I try to slow down a little bit for that.
You're good. We got some fast bikes coming up, so I would blow it up, just in case they wanted to lean over, because sometimes they'll lean over the yellow.
Man, like even if their wheels are in.
Yeah, yep.
Just knock a head off, like that would still be bad.
Yep. Slow down. Oh, those brakes are so good.
They are. They really are.
Yeah, I felt really confident with the brakes this whole time so far.
I mean, I have not laid into them at all. I barely touched them.
I know.
And they've just done really well.
You don't have to work them hard at all.
I wonder if they're up there watching us.
That van was definitely over the yellow coming out of that corner.
Yikes. Man, the Mustang's looking really
Yeah, it looks really awesome. Wow. Yeah, I haven't gotten to see it like this.
Should I be staying in third more? I've been in second quite a bit.
I don't know. I think you've been doing all right.
Oh, we might have some fast cars wanting to pass. Oh, yeah, that was quite reactive. Yeah, some kind of a newer Audi. Now, let's take an Audi behind him, too. This is Camaro with those newer, fancy-looking headlights.
Well, there is no one-wheel peel in this car.
Oh, okay.
It's posi. It's limited slip. There's a couple of fast cars behind us that we're holding up. I'm pretty sure you're pushing this harder than I was.
Oh, my bad. I didn't.
No, you're good.
That.
No, this is. I like that you have even more confidence in my car than I do.
I mean, it just seems really well sorted.
Yeah.
Everything is just getting used to the controls, interacting with them, but they all work really well.
Yeah, and that's
have really good synergy.
And that's really what I've found is that I'm all about inputs. I want every input that you interact with to feel good. The clutch, the shifter, the pedals, the steering wheel, everything.
Oop, should have missed the bump there, Liz.
This might be maybe this one. Wow, a whole group of them. Very cool. Very cool.
Nice. Yeah, it's a cool group. Hopefully I didn't spoil their run too much.
I think we're good.
This is fun.
Oh, yes. Just make sure, especially around the cameras, that you're not going over the yellow so I don't get ridiculed on the internet.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said anything.
New goals.
No!
New goals.
No! No, hopefully they'll see the red hair in the driver's seat and they won't know it won't be me.
Wait, let me see. How can I mask myself?
Nope.
Oh, yes.
And also, I was wondering what that whining sound was. I didn't realize it was one of the Audis. Careful here, careful, careful, careful. I was just afraid of other cars being there.
Yeah. This is a really good time.
The weather is just...
It is.
Man.
It's phenomenal. This could not be better. How you feeling, noob?
feel fantastic, dude.
Right? Absolutely. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Car's doing what she was built to do. Minus a little
Right.
bit of tire rub that I can easily adjust out.
Oh, yeah. Just a little more clicks.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I like the clutch. Clutch
Yeah.
feels really good.
Yes.
And I like the engagement point.
Yes.
The engagement point's really usable.
Yes,
I can
it
get used to
is.
this much better than the Shelby.
Yes. Well, I actually said to Dad at one point, I was like, I want the Shelby's clutch to feel like the T-Bird's clutch.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with how well you've got on with the car.
Oh, really?
In just a limited, you know, just a couple of minutes. You know, you hopped right in and went, which is exactly the way I want it. I want it to be a car that somebody can just hop in and drive it.
I mean, aside from just not spending any time with a manual anymore, everything's quite intuitive and accessible with the car.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, really the biggest difficulty for me, honestly, is being so close to the pedals. It makes it a little more awkward for my legs. But other than that,
which is actually what makes the car really good for me.
Right, yeah.
Ooh, I heard a little squeak squeak.
A little.
All look perfect.
Do they? You're still looking good?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
50 pounds of oil pressure and 180 degree temp.
You've really done something here.
TY noob. Well, I know I was talking it up a bunch last night, so hopefully it delivers.
It absolutely does.
And this driving this good is part of what made selling the Shelby a decision I was starting to consider.
Totally makes sense. I mean, I really don't think I've gotten close to any limits with anything yet.
No, and I have
so
not either. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Little Corvette grade.
Yeah. Careful here. Yep.
Went over a little bit.
Nope.
Oh, that was decent. I really do like that clutch. It's one of the best clutches I think I've ever used.
Yeah, it's a really good feel for sure. Yeah, I do have to dial out the tire up a bit. I think it's just going to be a few rounds on the coilovers.
Yeah. Well,
because it's only those like real like hard compression scenarios, so I've got to be really close to the adjustment there.
So a few clicks has made a difference, I guess, with the compression, so it doesn't rub as much. Has it made much of a difference in the way the suspension feels to you?
I haven't made the change, so I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you made some clicks, you know, in the parking lot before we started.
Oh no, no, I'm talking about like the ride height. I'm talking about like raising the ride height a little bit.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But yeah, no, like there's a noticeable difference when I tighten up the front struts, which is what what I was doing in the parking lot. When I stiffen those up a bit, there's definitely a noticeable difference.
Gotcha.
And I have them about like 2/3 of the way stiff on the stiffest setting.
Okay.
So I think it's like 2 or 2 1/4 turns, and I do about 1 1/2. Which is usually why I set them at.
Okay.
Ooh. I heard Zach.
I mean, that clutch is just intuitive, and I'm a noob with the manual. That is really impressive.
Yep.
GJ noob.
TY noob.
There's just nothing left to perfect there for sure.
Definitely changed the cut. I mean, you remember, it used to be a freaking leg day clutch in this thing. It was awful.
Yeah.
I hated it. Now it's one of the best parts of the car.
Man, it just bites and turns and settles in. And still compliant over, we had some little bit of bumps right there.
Yeah.
It was still good.
I was going to comment, I was really impressed with how that felt.
Being able to see a glimpse of a car around the turns, you know exactly how sharp it
race, I definitely like following.
With my turn in there, like 4 miles too early.
Not too shabby, huh?
No, no. Look at this. And just a big girl and all that weight and just setting up and going around that turn, didn't mind at all.
Yep.
Like, maybe I could tell it was kind of big setting into that turn, but it didn't seem to affect anything. It still said, okay, let's do that.
They found our secret spot.
Right.
Maybe we just pull in front of this Challenger here.
Yeah.
Probably a good spot.
So I don't know, do we want to do these cars again and swap around? Is that kind of the next step, or do we want these rest to do the Beamers?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we let these rest, we do the BMWs, and then we'll come back and then we'll do a swap in these.
Okay. I'll try to get a little closer, a little more behind the Mustang there.
Man, you really are just getting that clutch really good.
TY. It's an excellent clutch. You made it really easy to get used to. Give me a second.